You want to form a union at work? Good for you. Unions are one of the most powerful tools workers have to get better pay, benefits, and working conditions. However, forming a union is not easy, and there are a lot of things you need to do to make sure it's successful. That's why I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to give you the 7 best tips for forming a successful union at work. Number 1. Talk to your coworkers about the idea of forming a union. Unionizing can be a daunting task, but it's important to remember that you're not alone. Talking to your coworkers about the idea of forming a union is a great first step. Not only will this help to gauge interest and support, but it will also give you a chance to address any concerns or questions they may have. When talking to your coworkers, be sure to emphasize the benefits of unionizing, such as better wages and working conditions, greater job security, and improved benefits. You should also make it clear that forming a union is a democratic process, and that everyone will have a say in how the union is run. With a little effort, you should be able to build support for unionizing your workplace. Number 2. Gather support from your coworkers. While forming a union at work can be daunting, it's important to remember that you're not alone. In order to increase the chances of success, it's important to gather support from your coworkers. The first step is to start a conversation about the benefits of unionizing. Many people may be wary of unions, so it's important to be patient and educate them about how a union can help improve working conditions. Once you have a core group of supporters, you can begin to form a more formal organizing committee. Number 3. Vote on whether or not to form a union. When it comes to forming a successful union at work, voting is essential. By coming together and voting on whether or not to form a union, employees can have a say in the direction their workplace takes. If the vote is in favor of forming a union, then employees can begin the process of bargaining for better working conditions and benefits. However, if the vote is against forming a union, then employees may still be able to work together to improve their workplace. Either way, voting is an important step in forming a successful union at work. Number 4. Choose representatives for the union. It is important to choose representatives who will be able to effectively negotiate on behalf of the entire workforce. The best candidates for this role are those who are well respected by their peers and have a strong track record of championing employee rights. Furthermore, it is essential that these representatives have the support of the majority of the workforce before moving forward with unionization. By taking these steps, employees can ensure that their union will be successful in achieving its goals. Number 5. Negotiate a contract with your employer. Negotiating a contract with your employer is an important step in forming a successful union at work. By negotiating a contract, you and your employer will be able to agree on the terms and conditions of your employment, including your wages, hours, and benefits. This process can be daunting, but it is essential to ensure that you and your coworkers are treated fairly. To give yourself the best chance of success, it is important to do your research and consult with an experienced labor lawyer. With careful preparation, you will be able to negotiate a contract that meets your needs and protects your rights. Number 6. Monitor the contract and make sure it's being followed. One of the most important things you can do when forming a union at work is to monitor the contract and make sure it's being followed. This means keeping an eye on both management and employees to ensure that everyone is adhering to the terms of the contract. It can be helpful to have a representative from each side meet regularly to discuss any concerns or issues that may arise. If there are any problems with the contract, they can be ironed out before they cause serious conflicts. By working together and maintaining open communication, you can help to ensure that the contract is followed and that your union is successful. Number 7. Take action if the contract is violated. If you suspect that your employer is violating the terms of your contract, it is important to take action. First, consult with your coworkers to see if they have experienced similar problems. Then, reach out to a union representative for guidance. It is also a good idea to keep a record of any incidents that occur, including dates, times, and witnesses. By taking these steps, you will be in a better position to protect your rights and hold your employer accountable. With careful planning and a strong commitment from all involved, forming a successful union can be an empowering experience for everyone involved.